Monster Energy Compound for our show that features the high-flying action of freestyle motocross and the ground-pounding excitement of sport bike freestyle. It's called Street to Sky. Are you ready to get going? Well, let me now introduce to you our celebrity announcer, a man who's got all the cred you could imagine from the X Games. He was the man who landed the very first BMX trick to dirt there about 30 years ago. A guy who understands the tricks better than anyone. Please welcome Mr. Jody. Donnelly.
What's up, Stampede? Who's ready to go for a ride? You guys ready? We're gonna get in the bike, so I will let you guys know. What you're seeing right now is you're seeing my riders get into the zone. This is just us practicing, and I'm gonna let you see how we get into the mindset to do all this high-flying action and all the action down on the street. What you're seeing right now is my riders actually feel the body out. You saw them stretching out on the bikes. Now it's time to start going through a personal checklist. We do this checklist anywhere we go around the world, making sure the bike feels good. Making sure the runway feels good. Once that runway feels good, it kicks us into this 9-foot tall launch. This launch catapults us up 3.5 stories in the air. What I want you guys to pay attention while they're getting catapulted in the air and getting ready. That nice breeze we're feeling on the ground, well, that nice breeze is going to be about 15 to 20 times stronger. 3.5 stories in the air while they're doing all the crazy tricks. When they're doing their checklist, you'll see them in the air. They're actually making a turn on the far side. They're looking at this flag right here, seeing which way this flag is pushing. It's a tailwind right now, so as they're coming down the runway, that tailwind, they won't feel it on the ground. As soon as they take off the lift, they'll feel that tailwind. They'll roll off the throttle and let the wind push them all the way into that bag 80 feet away. Once all my riders have gone through the personal checklist, they're ready to go, they're laser focused. You'll see them start pulling up here right next to me. And when they're all up here, that's our cue that they are ready, laser focused, to throw down all the high-flying freestyle moto action in the sky. But this is not going to be in the sky. It's also going to be on the ground, down on the street, as we wait for our riders. Will they get into the mindset, the locking it in? We're going to tell you guys, it's all going to be fueled by your applause on the street and in the air. The louder you guys get, the bigger we go. All the hoots, the hollers, the claps, and cheers, we can hear every single one of you guys. We can see your smiles growing. We can see where your faces do this. When they do this, and your voice doesn't come out, it'll come out eventually. So, I'm looking around. It's almost that time. I see a lot of hands in pockets. I see a lot of arms crossed. So let's do this. I see you jumping down there. Let's look to our left, look to our right. If you see somebody with their hands in their pockets and their arms crossed, tap them on the shoulder, pull their hands out of their pockets, uncross their arms, give the person next to you on your right and left a big high five for me right now. Yes. That's what we're talking about. It's about that time. It's all going to be fueled by your applause from the street to the sky. I just need to know one thing. Stampede, who's ready to go for a ride Monster Energy style? We're gonna get you guys pumping this one up. We're gonna bring out our riders one by one, and eventually up top in the sky, but down low. Doug, you got two of the best in freestyle street bikes, Stampede. Doug, take it away.
Oh man, I've been waiting for a decade to see these guys live and in person again. The #1 sport bike team in the world. Allow me now to introduce them to you one at a time. There on the red bike, all dressed in black, is a man who comes out of Albuquerque, New Mexico as a pro motocross rider, but began popping wheelies at the age of 7 for the bragging right. But he might look a little familiar to you up there because he looks an awful lot like Keanu Reeves. And the reason why? You've seen him in John Wick. You've seen him in The Matrix. He's a movie star, stuntman, and an extraordinary sport bike freestyler. Brought to us by Triumph. Brought to us by Monster. This is Ernie E. And then this just seems to be an ideal time to point out how different the riders are. You see, on one side you got here a movie star, and on the other side you got a raggedy-ass old hippie still doing what he's doing. You know what I mean? 22 years he has been out here dazzling crowds all around the world, ranked as high as #1 in the United States, #3 in the world. This is Nick Apex Brochet. Yeah, I gave a big old build-up, right? They gotta come down here and earn it right here on the street. Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. When the original teachers are born, you guys make He's got it crossing all out of there as he got that back wheel spinning. He's highly modified Triumph Street Purple 765. Feature an extra lever on the front side to control the brake. A larger sprocket on the back side to keep that thing going. A higher idle. They're out here with their hands off the handlebars and their feet onto the pegs. Oh, by the way, they got a couple of pegs sticking out the backside. And sometimes things don't go so well, and that helps to protect the motorcycle. Here, Ernie is giving us one of the fundamental tricks of sport bike freestyle. It's called the wheelie. Now, normally you're going at high speed down a highway like this, but look at this guy. Look at him turn that thing into a circle wheelie. Can he get his hands off? Can he get his hands off? Help him out right here. Here comes Nick back down here now. He's coming here to collect them. When the two of them work together, top 3 in the world, but when they work as a team, they are Team Empire. Here we go, down to the far end into a stoppie now. That pivot like that to be able to keep control. Coming back here again now, they're working here on their grip. You see them working on that burnout down there, keeping that back wheel broken loose. Two fundamental pieces of sport bike freestyle. The wheelie and the drift. And if you want to see them drifting unbelievably, check out the YouTube channel at Everything Empire. You can follow them on Instagram at ErnieVigel21 and at Apex. They're circling around back here right now. Kind of lost sight of them here, but here they come down. Come back here now. We had those feet over the front side there. And they're back out here now. High speed, man. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm getting out of the way. That's a big old flopper over here. Our photographer right here is a sport bike guy and happens to be celebrating a birthday today. He's back there, breaking it loose now. Into the burnout, so look at how close these guys are going here on this break. Oh, they're making a bunch of noise for there. Why don't you make some noise for there? Back around here they go right now. Are we going to see the trick? Look at this, coming close now. Watch them look on the inside of the circle with the round buoy. Get that left leg out. Oh, yeah. Touching those feet together makes it that much more difficult. Look at these two work together. And that will transition to a special K from a standing start. Head back down there now into the tank stands. Looking to drop back down like that. Called an elevator. When they leave that tank, that modified tank, and they can stand on it. Sometimes put their head on. Let's see what they got by. They have the trick, I believe, lining up. Brochet is around backwards on the motorcycle. He's sitting backwards on the bike. And the reason why is because about 15 years ago, they began the pairs competition in sport bike freestyle. And these two put together a trick that they said could not be done. It's called the Pusherman. It involves Brochet around on the backside, reaching out to grab that wheel on the front side. Now remember, that is a 600-pound sport bike sitting there. You pull that thing down on you, it's all over. And they're back out here right now. Vigel, I believe, is coming down through here. High speed down into a tank stand. Into an elevator. Oh, just like that. But watch this. Watch this. Oh, Shay, hitting that headstand out here. Man, rail now as he continues to turn it. Can he get one hand off? Help him out. Help him out. Hands came off just like that. Took no here like Jody Donnelly. Now wait a minute. No. I guess we're gonna level it up here a little bit. We got a really pretty close energy girl out here. Are you ready to sing? Is a real dog to go. Okay, man. Oh, somebody make some noise for that Monster Energy girl. But here comes Brochet up there into a tail stand wheelie. A guy with combat sports experience, and there's that Taekwondo kick. Coming back here right now, as I think we're going to hand her off of here right now, because it becomes a little more difficult when that obstacle stays still and does this. He's got to adjust to me as we go. What if I want to change it up a little bit? Here we go. We're coming to street fight here. Ladies and gentlemen, Ernie Vigel and the grip. But here comes Nick now. Nick's coming up off here. Can he get that? Watch this. We got the bullfight going on right there. Oh, we're not done yet. We got a trick that the Team Empire created especially for the Calgary Stampede. We call it the Stampede Stoppie. Are you ready? Are you ready? Here we go. Even more. Your first one to make it out here. This is one of the most medaled freestyle riders in the world. You should know by now. If not, you will. Fueled by Monster Energy, doing it for EBK Jackson. So make some noise. Stenberg. Jeremy's gonna go down to get a place. We're bringing out our next rider, locking it in. All my ladies, get your voices ready, because she's in the house, ready to throw down. Ladies and gentlemen, you just heard her last week. Called the best trick of X Games. Competing in the best win X Games. Next rider making his way down, owner operator of KSFMX. If you've seen Freestyle Moto anywhere around the world, you'll probably because of him. He's right down the throttle, trying to hear you guys make some noise. He's going to plug it in the second gear. Come down the runway. Let's make some noise. Say hello to Keith Sayers. Keith Sayers making his way down low. Our next rider making his way out here, doing it for KSFMX. Fueled by Monster Energy. I want you guys to watch his body in the air. He's known as the contortionist. Let's get ready to say hello to my man, Darren Wright is here. Wright's in the house, get ready to throw down for you. Your next rider. This guy, even if he's basing off something, he'll find something to base jump off of. He'll be riding his snow bike, or he'll be out collecting gold medals on his freestyle moto. He always tells me, tell the fans to get as loud as possible so I can go big as possible. Let's get ready to welcome Cody Matechuck is in the house, and he's getting ready to set, lock, and loaded. We know our riders. We know they're fueled by our applause. I just need to know one thing, Stampede. Who's ready to start the party and go for a ride? My safety's on. Come on, everybody. It's gonna be fast, it's gonna be curious. Watch your mics, everybody. Bounce with. We're gonna listen to see who's gonna be making the most noise. Left side or right side. We'll switch the position and the trick on who's making the most noise. Now, the captain's in the house. I see you guys smiling. I see you guys smiling. The captain's in the house. They're cracking the bottle. Give them the guys making noise. Here we go. Keep it higher. Like I said, unfortunate. When you see Darren in the air, sometimes he's doing one of the biggest tricks that nobody else does. Other times he's doing 4 or 5 variations in the air. All my young fans that are having a good time so far, let me hear you make some noise. All my ladies in the house, let me hear you make some noise, ladies. I know my boys are in the house. All my guys, let me hear you say it with your chest. Guys, if you're having a good time, let me hear you make some noise. I cannot stress enough,
The louder we get, the bigger they go. The best in the world are here, ready to lock in for you. You guys make the noise, you guys get the tricks. We're just waiting to see who's gonna be making the most noise. I'm looking down the runway at Key Sayers, and let's see. We're checking some cables. We're locking it in and making sure everybody's safe on this one. So, anybody that's out here getting ready for the high flying action, we took it from the street. So one more time, put some hands together for my boys down here doing it on the street. Throw it down for you.
Check out the
It is we get ready to take it to the air and crank this one up. I see a lot of phones out there. I see them right in front of your faces. Drop them to your chins so you can watch the action with your own eyes. And remember to tag us at Watch the Energy, tag us at Stampede with all your cool photos and videos, because it's about time we throw this one down. Come on, let's start this party. Step outside of that way, one of the rest of the business. I'm looking down the far side. Everybody in this side, let me hear you make some noise. We're ready to throw down. Here comes Key Sayers. Watch the mic, watch the body. Upside down. My big 13. You want to go as big as possible right now. We just need the noise. Here comes Vicki going. Seat bounce. Hold it out. Holding this one. Here comes Cody on the side. Double gravity. You lock it in. I think you're teasing you guys. They need some noise to go bigger. I'm looking down the runway. Check this out. Like taking that, bring it to the side, holding it out. Here comes our man, looking for this Darren. Watch the like your body. One of the biggest in the business. I'm looking at my far side. Who's ready to go a little bit bigger? You guys ready? Check this out. Key Sayers coming down the runway. Yes. With that headwind, you checking the facts and see which way it's going. All my ladies, here comes the golden child. Right hand reaching back, grabbing that left boot, called the executioner, owed the rocks. They're cracking the throttle. Cody Matechuck, he heard you guys on this side making noise. He switched his stick to the loudest side. Will this side be louder to get the trick to your side? Let me hear you make some noise. Here comes Jeremy. Go ahead and flip 3.5 stories up, and I'm looking down the runway. Watch the mic, watch the mic. Very easy. Only grab team. Double grab. Locking it in from Darren Wright. Fuel by watching. Yeah, you're doing it in Stampede and racing. You'll see action like this. The heels flicking the heels up all around the suspension. Turn his heel click directly above me. 3.5 stories above you guys. Here comes Vicki Golden. Yes, 80 heart attack like doing a one-handed handstand on top of your motorcycles. Then spinning your legs in the X position. I see it, brother. It's out. Superman in the house, if you're having a good time, let me hear you make some noise if you like what you're seeing out here. Here we go, 2 riders in the air at the same time, 2 riders in the air at the same time. You guys are getting loud for 2 riders in the air. How about 3 riders in the air at the same time? Come on, Stampede. I see you guys down there. 3 riders in the air at the same time. Somebody make some noise here. 3, 2, 1. Okay, now our voices are warmed up. Let's take it up another level. I'm gonna bring out Big O'Shea, Big Apex. I'm gonna have them do circles around the lip. Then we're gonna bring out 2 riders at the same time. It's all about timing, and I think you guys should be making some noise. Watch this one right here, fueled by our applause. Okay, 2 riders and 1 on the ground. Let's try 3 riders. Here we go. Who's having a good time? You guys like what you're seeing? You guys want to go bigger? You guys want to go bigger? Who wants to go bigger on this side? You guys want to go bigger? Ladies side, you guys ready to go bigger? You like 1 rider in the air. You like 2 riders in the air. You like 3 riders in the air. How about we put 5 riders in the air at the same time? Come on, Stampede.